Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers reveal a preview clip has been released for Monday, June 2, 2025. It shows Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, confronting Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Rocco Falconeri, Fincar, demands answers from Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna. Plus, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, must come up with an explanation for Laura Collins, Jenny Francis. Let's start off with Gio, who had some time to think and process. Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, swore to go wherever Gio goes, and she meant that. However, Gio now realizes he can't keep running and avoiding the Quartermain family forever. The young man is still really angry though. Gio pays a visit to Sonny. Fans know that Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, asked Sonny to pay for Gio's education. However, with Gio finding out his true parentage, now he's questioning everyone and everything. Gio will tell Sonny that from now on, his decisions are his own. With Gloria Cerullo, Ellen Travolta, back in Port Charles, Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Setton will ask her a question. BLQ asks Gloria and Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, if they regret giving Gio to Camilla Palmieri. However, both may insist that they made the right decision for BLQ and Gio. Rocco Falconeri's discovery. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Dante and Lulu will tell Rocco about Gio being his half-brother. However, Rocco will wonder if it was a big secret. How did Gio find out? That is when Lulu shoots Dante a look. Even though Dante is furious right now, he will want to protect Rocco's relationship with his mother. So I could see Dante protecting Lulu. Fans will also see Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, drop more information at Elizabeth Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst. Now the nurse is going to wonder exactly what Lucky was talking about regarding the accident. Also, Laura confronts Alexis about the missing $10 million from Ace Cassidy's, Joey and Jay Clay estate. When Laura wants answers about the missing money, what will Alexis tell her? Will Alexis admit that she's being blackmailed? If she does that, then she will also have to tell Laura about Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, crime. So Alexis might come up with a quick cover story, but that's only a short-term solution. Opening scene. A moody drone shot of Port Charles, storm clouds rolling in over the harbor. Voiceover, EVO. This week in Port Charles. Secrets simmer, loyalties are tested, and the truth demands a price. As summer heats up, the residents of this quiet little town are anything but calm. Cut to Alexis Davis, standing outside the Invader building, clutching a folder of documents, her expression troubled. EVO. Alexis Davis has spent a lifetime fighting for justice for others, but now the tables have turned. Scene. Alexis at the Invader, confrontation and consequences. Alexis is blindsided when she arrives at her office to find a surprise guest, Christina, pacing the floor, visibly upset. Christina, stern. Mom, how could you let this be published? Alexis scans the front page, an explosive editorial questioning the ethics of the Corinthos Foundation's latest expansion. She didn't write it, but she did approve it. Alexis, defensive. I stand by journalistic freedom. But that doesn't mean I stand against you. Christina, furious. It sure feels like you do. Evo. Christina demands accountability. But Alexis is forced to walk the thin line between truth and betrayal. And when Molly walks in moments later, having just heard about the backlash from the DA's office, Alexis is pushed even further. Now under scrutiny from legal circles and her own family, the former attorney finds herself in the hot seat, professionally, personally, and morally. Scene. The Metro Court. Enter Diane Miller. Alexis drowns her frustration in coffee and notes at the Metro Court bar. Enter Diane Miller, always the sharp voice of reason and realism. Diane pointed, You wanted to run a newspaper, Alexis. Now it's running you. Yo. Will Alexis backtrack to keep the peace, or double down in the name of truth? Scene: the Quartermain mansion, Gio's choice. Cut to Gio sitting on the Quartermain terrace with Brooke Lynn, a manila envelope in his hands. Yo. Gio's been learning to live in the light. But this week, a choice threatens to pull him back into the shadows. The envelope? A contract from Blaze's producer, offering him a tour gig. It's his shot. Fame, money, recognition. But there's a catch. He'd be gone for months. Away from Trina, away from the new family who's only just started to accept him. Brooke Lynn, encouraging. This is your dream, Gio. You don't have to apologize for chasing it. Gio, conflicted. Yeah, but at what cost? Gio's finally finding love, finding roots, but can he risk it all for one chance in the spotlight? Scene: Portia's apartment, mother's intuition. Meanwhile, Portia senses something is off. She sees the change in Trina, the way her smile doesn't quite reach her eyes anymore. After a quiet dinner, Portia gently presses her daughter. Portia softly. You love him, that much is clear. But is that love safe, or just exciting? Trina doesn't answer right away. She doesn't need to. Yo. Portia's instincts are rarely wrong. But is she protecting her daughter, or projecting her own past mistakes? Scene: Sonny's penthouse. Lines drawn. Cut to Sonny in his penthouse, watching footage of the Corinthos Foundation protests from his phone. Dex enters, reporting on the latest fallout. Dex, quiet. People are starting to ask questions. About the funding, about the ties to you. Sonny, cold. Let them ask, I've got nothing to hide. Yo. But when your empire is built on secrets, how long before one of them explodes? Sonny's eyes narrow as he scrolls to an editorial quote from The Invader, questioning his integrity, indirectly but clearly. He doesn't say it, but his jaw tightens. Scene: Alexis' office, the unexpected visitor. Later that evening, Alexis is working late when the door opens, and Sonny steps in. Alexis, dryly. To what do I owe the honor, or is this an intimidation call? Sonny, measured. Call it a conversation between old friends. You published that piece, you know what it implies. Alexis, challenging. I also know it's not libel if it's true. Yo. When power meets principle, someone always pays the price. Scene: GH Nurse's Station, Hearts and Hesitations. Meanwhile, Elizabeth spots Gio at the hospital. He's there to visit someone anonymously, an older man in the rehab ward. Liz confronts him gently. Elizabeth, curious. I've seen you here 3 times this week. Want to talk about it? Gio hesitates, then nods. It's his uncle, a man from his past who once got him into trouble, but now needs care, forgiveness, and redemption. Yo. Sometimes, the hardest decision isn't leaving your past behind. It's deciding who you bring into your future. Scene: Trina's apartment. The midnight confession. That night, Gio shows up outside Trina's apartment. He's holding his guitar, the envelope, and his heart in his hands. Gio, emotional. This gig, it's big, it's what I've worked for. But none of it means anything if I lose you. Trina, quietly. I don't want to hold you back, but I won't chase you either. A pause. A kiss. A tear. A choice. Yo. Gio's at the crossroads of love and legacy. And time is running out. Scene: Alexis at home, the letter. The next morning, Alexis finds a letter on her doorstep, no name. Just her name written in thick ink. She opens it. Inside is a copy of her old bar suspension order, with a note scribbled beneath. Truth has consequences. Are you ready to pay? Yo. From whispers in the courtroom to warnings on her doorstep, Alexis must decide. Protect herself or expose the darkness. Scene: Curtis and Marshall, a father's warning. Back at the Savoy, Curtis speaks with Marshall, who has been keeping a quiet eye on Gio since his arrival in town. Marshall, serious. That boy's got a lot of ghosts. Make sure he doesn't bring them to your door. Curtis, defensive. He's a good kid, just needs a break. Marshall, soft but stern. Sometimes the ones who need the most saving are the ones who drag you under first. Gio. As old wounds reopen and new alliances are tested, Port Charles braces for the storm ahead. Final montage. Quick flashes. Alexis burning the anonymous letter. Gio looking at the contract and tearing it in half. Sunny staring at a surveillance photo. Alexis meeting with a source. Christina confronting Blaze. If your career means more than my family, say it. Trina standing at the docks, watching Gio walk away or toward her. VVO, final words. This week on General Hospital. When truth goes to print, what's left behind are the scars. And every decision writes a new headline. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GVation News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.